Alright, this is a simple mission into space above Kerbin and back. So let's get started. I'm using the majority of these parts are KW rocketry parts. I have some ACE parts up here for the little AV engine, some stock solar panels, and that's about it. So I've got about just a bit less than 3 days worth of supplies at the moment. So we're going to go ahead and power our way up into an orbit. We may or may not be returning right away, I'm not sure. I'm kind of indecisive as to what I want to do next. I know what I want to do is I want to unlock the ability to plan maneuvers in the tracking center, which means I need money to do that. And then I want to upgrade to getting some slightly better probes, because this Steputnik probe core has no flywheels. So if you want to make use of the thing, you have to add the small inline reaction wheels to it to make it do anything, which kind of is the suck. So if I have a slightly more advanced probe core, I should be able to take advantage of being able to plot maneuvers along with the tracking center upgrades and actually complete a few missions I have sitting around in orbit right now. Alright, so coming up on our gravity turn here in just a few seconds. Jebediah is really enjoying the flight, which is good because, well, he's Jebediah. He gets to do those things. And we'll go ahead and dial in like that. Now I have noticed messing with FAR, not that I have FAR installed in this version, but Jebediah will have a heart attack if he sees overheat conditions with FAR installed. Right now he doesn't seem to care, so don't quite know what the deal is with that, but yeah. So really kind of cooking the stage up pretty hot, so we'll go ahead and throttle back some. Not quite enough to make orbit or make space with just this, but that's okay. Let's go to 75 kilometers. Now, since I have solar panels, we can go ahead and take advantage of those and not worry so much about electric charge going away. I have noticed that having it set to maintain prograde eats up your battery faster. See, I'm losing charge now. I set it to just kill rotation, and now I'm picking up charge. It's kind of a thing I noticed the other day. But it does make descent better. I can just tell him maintain prograde. He just continuously pitches down on the nose a bit as the spacecraft vector changes, which is nice. When we get to 30 seconds, we're gonna throttle up and go to space. I do have to pick up about 1,000 meters per second, but I'm good for that. Go. Now if I think I'm raising my apoapsis too much, I can just wait until, say, 20 seconds on ETA, the void numbers here, and try that. And then if I really don't like it, I can just manually fly the thing. Now I can actually back off some because I'm coming up on ETA pretty good. I don't have that much to go left on my periapsis getting above the surface of the planet. Just wait it out a bit, you know. that. Fast forward a bit here. Do some of that. Right. And now just a slight amount of throttle. We can get ourselves into an AP or PE of atmosphere, which means now I can do that. Kill that. Now I'm only here to pick up a science report, so guess what? I'm done. All I gotta do now is come back around over the crater, do retrograde, splash down near KSC, and I'm done. So let's go ahead and do that. My wayward little satellite, which is supposed to be into this red orbit around here, but I lack the ability right now to properly do maneuver nodes, because I can't even plot maneuvers. So this is one of the reasons why I'm taking some of these commercial contracts, because I want to unlock the ability to do maneuver planning, which will make my life with remote tech so much easier, because I'm having the heck of a time trying to figure out how to use remote tech without the tools provided that I'm used to. Hey Jeb, go retrograde for me. Thanks, dude. Go ahead and splash down around that way. That should be sufficient. And we'll see what happens now. If I'm lucky, I will preserve... I can splash down the rest of this thing into the water, get some more money back. I did have a little bit less than 75,000 when I started. This is about a 10,000, not even that much, credit rocket. It's sufficient for LKO. Not much beyond. I have ran into some of the other constraints that the stock VAB has, like the height limit, amazingly enough. I think everyone's ran into the tonnage limit. I haven't ran into the width limit yet. And part count. Part count's kind of difficult to do when you don't have much tonnage to work with. When most of your rocket is fuel, and you'll have the large FLT 800 fuel tanks, it's easier to hit the weight limit than it is to hit the part limit, unless you spam OX stat panels everywhere. Alright, so it looks like I'm going to go ahead and... yeah, I don't want to do that. Alright, so we go ahead and did that. So let's just do that there. I didn't feel like doing a mountain landing today. Mountain landings suck, so we're not bringing back anything back with the capsule. It's okay. And we'll throw it back down because we're about ready to hit 500 meters. Flop. There we go. Boink. Not quite what I wanted to do, but okay. Oh, hey now. That's alright. It will eventually come to a stop. Like so. And then we just spin around like a top. Alright. Do I have an EV report here? Yes, I do. Do I have a ground report here? Yes, I do. Let's see if I got a ground report from sitting here. Yeah, I do. Alright, so cover vessel. And I should get paid. I sure did. Almost 100,000. Means I need about 40,000 left and I can do patch conics. Next mission. Not happening. Wow, that pays a lot. That doesn't pay much anything. Inclined orbit. 41 days. This pays quite a bit. It's not very... but maneuver nodes make that so much easier to do. Well, I got 9 days to burn up some money for that. Oh, Vostok 1! This is one of the historic missions. This comes with mission control. Orbit at least once. Jeez, I just did that. And I get paid lots of money. Sure. We can take the same exact rocket we just did. Yeah, kill that. One crew, at least 70,000. Land it. Sure. V1. I know Vostok 2, which is one of the follow-up missions after you do Vostok 1, you have to stay in orbit for so many days, which is not a problem because I have solar panels. I don't have to worry about running myself out of electricity for my life support system. Let's move you over here. So now the alternator's charging the batteries. Okay. So this is going to be essentially a complete repeat test of the last flight I just did. More or less. But I get paid a lot more for it. Yay! Because I want that tracking center upgrade. It's ticking me off not being able to plan maneuvers right. It's the little things that the game gives you that when it gets taken away, you're like, oh, I missed that. That was important. That's one of them. Yeah, I don't have raster prop monitor installed, but I did download a KMP pack that pretty much gives me the ability to use raster prop monitor once again, because apparently the version that the guy downloaded into a mod pack for DMP purposes works really well. I was messing around with it the other day. So I might fire that up and see what happens. Because I like, raster prop monitor does a little bit of immersion stuff to the game. I kind of like it. Let's do the prograde trick again. Because why not? We can throttle back down some. We don't need to be going really rips not fast. My ETA to apoapsis is going away, so... Yeah, not quite breaking atmosphere, but that's okay. Bye, booster. You did me well. So this only does 50 kilonewtons. That's right, so it's equivalent to the LV909, really. It just looks different. And it weighs 0.1 tons less. So, guess what? We're using it. Yeah, that looks a little funny. Tell him just maintain no heading at all, and he's pretty cool with it. I got partial credit for something. $1,000. Something that's really quite basic. I like it. Plenty of delta V for this. Already sitting at 1700. 1800. Let's jump back some more. Okay, just about there. I broke the surface. My little camera shake the planet did there. It's kind of like, what? I thought that engine igniter thing doing this constant on off thing would be not cool for the engines at all. Oh well. Not really worried about it. Okay. I get paid again. Now I get paid bulk monies once I get back. So let's do that. So yeah, now I'm done Dark Side of the Planet. My electricity remaining drops. But hey, I only got 15 minutes worth of darkness to worry about, and then it'll come back up. Any second now. There we go. Okay. Now I've already done a bunch of that EVA spam over Kerbin. So I'm really not going to do that again. There's not much point to it. Someday I will. Let's try that. Let's try that. Oh yeah, it just does little shakes. Okay. What are we looking here? I'll have to decelerate again, but I think I'll be alright. Deploy that already. Yep. Alright, so now that's done. Hey, I'll be pretty close to KSP though, that's a good thing. I think we'll wait on... Yeah, we're definitely have to pop that chute. Because when the chute deploys, it may not be enough slowing me down to save the engine and fuel tank. We'll see. Doubtful. I think it has a I think it's 8 meters per second. So if I'm lucky, I might be going slow enough to actually survive. Ha! Perfect! Alright, recover that. Water landing might have been messier, but hey. Alright, and... Yay! 45,000 credits. So if I really wanted to, I could be totally broke and still do that. Let's do it. Alright. Tracking center. Now that I have this here. Okay. You can do this. Life just got easier. Because I'm waiting for this mission to get completed and I get paid quite a bit of money. Oh, but I'm not in contact with KSP. Okay, so now I can do maneuver for the node, and then execute maneuver. That's what I'm talking about. Alright. I'm burning up a bit of charge here, but I have extra batteries. There we go. Okay. All right. That puts my apoapsis within 300,000 meters. Oh yes. Kill it. And I have to be in a reasonable deviation. Inclination 0 degrees. That's pretty much inclined. Okay, so the hard part will be planning a maneuver. So essentially, once I program this thing and tell it to execute its final burn to kick out periapsis again, it'll be a dead stick. That doesn't do me any good, thank you. Okay, so what do you say we do a burn here? Do node. Fine. Okay. Okay, so if I want to set this as target, I'm going to do a burn here. Node execute. What this will do is this will line up my inclination better with the target orbit. So let's set target. Okay, there we go. So my inclination is pretty much dead set where it's supposed to be, so now I can try planning this maneuver out. Node and execute. There we go. Which means now it's totally up to the maneuver to get me paid. No guts, no glory. I got plenty of delta V left too on this thing. So here goes nothing. If this doesn't work, I do not have the communications range to get in contact with KSP. Looks like I don't have it? Alright, 10-second delay. I forgot about that. 97,000. And it's a worthless satellite now. Perfect! So now I have lots of money to do a lunar flyby. So when we come back, we'll do a lunar flyby with something and get paid. Talk to y'all later.